with the businesses. Chat. What's poppin'?
You, what's up?
Man, Kaminga's about to be a problem. This kid is about to be an
Come
all-star
on,
in the
man.
next couple
It's
of
like
years.
it's like a shadow
Who
doesn't
the
have
fuck
the
said
blue
Jordan
check.
Poole would play?
I already told you guys.
Who said
I
that
told
shit?
you guys the man's gonna take a leap, man. Word on road is the guy's going crazy. Like people didn't want to hear me, but it's okay, man. I know everybody got certain people got hate in their heart, and it's because it's coming from Shadow and Shadow no sauces is like
Shadow, it's like they were tapped into the spaces and said
brother,
exactly what you
brother.
said.
By the way, the team is listening just now in Spaces, so like
I
I already
believe
got the text.
you.
I already got the text. Like
I believe you. One of the eggheads, I'm assuming.
I'm gonna tell you guys this right now. Like Lacob's frustrated. Clay needs to sign that deal, dog. That's all I'm gonna
Bruh,
tell you.
no, it's understandable because you just don't want anything like that just hovering over the team because then
Brother,
media starts asking
brother,
questions about it.
there is no fucking way
Hold
on
on.
God's green.
The media
Yeah.
starts. You heard what Bob Meyer said tonight, right?
Yes.
So it's not they're gonna start. They are already starting, right? So that Bob Myers thing, that right there, like, I, for one, I don't know how you question Shadow at this point. That's the first thing.
Bro,
Secondly,
this is crazy.
Facts.
right?
This is
Secondly,
crazy, dog. No. It's really crazy. Like, it's borderline lunacy, Urkel. I'm being
Looney
honest. Like,
Tunes.
it's lunacy, bro.
yes. So I don't know how you question Shadow at this point. It's like, um, I mean,
But my
hold
thing
on, hold
is,
on, hold on, hold on.
oh, go
Shadow
ahead.
literally said Bob Myers left the job because of that Clay thing. And he goes on ESPN and he says, yeah, that's why I left the job. And people can say he said it facetiously, all of that shit. The fact of the matter is that the man fucking said it, bro. He
Yep.
literally said it.
Yep.
Right. So I don't think that's something to be ignored, right? Like, I don't think that's something that you can not pay attention to. I think that's something that you have to pay attention to, if that makes sense.
That's a fact.
Right? Like, you have to pay attention to that. Like, the man literally said it, right? That, oh yeah, that's why I left. I was like, oh really? That's why you left.
No, he Urkel. He said that's literally why I left. He didn't want to have to make those decisions. And isn't that what I said, bro?
Yes.
Somebody find that recorded Spaces, bro. And people out here talking like I make shit up. Like this is lunacy, bro. People on crack. You smoking dog food? Like what are these people thinking, bro? They think I have time to just make shit up?
This
I'm
shit's
telling you guys, listen and listen to me good. You guys listening? Listen to me and listen to me good.
Yes.
If that man does not sign that deal soon, I find it very hard for this guy. Lakeup is going to stomach not getting no value back and Clay walking away.
It's kind of like the KD shit. I mean,
KD just did like the favor of all favors. Like the man didn't even have to do that. Like his ego was so big that he didn't want to be attached to a second round pick.
yeah.
So he told Bob Myers, like, dog, if it's not a first round pick, like, you can forget about it. So he made them get a first round pick for him because he didn't want to be attached to know that he was in a trade for a second round pick. And that first round pick turned into guess who? Jonathan Kuminga.
Yeah, those are the facts. Those are the
those are the
facts.
facts. I mean,
I'm going to be honest with you guys. Like, bro, I'm saying it one more time. Urkel, read between the motherfucking lines. Clay, sign the deal.
I feel like what you're implying is that there might be motion near the trade deadline.
Brother, Bob
That's
packed
just
his
my
gunny
opinion.
fast because he
Fam, can I be
didn't.
honest? Before.
Did you hear the clip? Did you guys hear the clip? Did you hear what the man said? Word
Yes.
for word, bar for bar. And I didn't say nothing more and I didn't say nothing less. I said exactly what he said, bro. It's lunacy what these people are on, and they're subtweeting me and doing the most, bro. I personally want Clay on the team. And I'm telling you, if I get some motion with that tweet, because he's looking at my Twitter tonight, I'm telling you, retweet that shit if you really want that man on the team. All you Clay fans on your burners that don't like Shadow, don't like Urkel, I'm doing you a solid here. I'm literally doing you a solid here. Retweet and make that man sign the deal.
Clay
Because from a
signed the
business
damn deal.
standpoint, it makes zero fucking sense to let free agency go into the summer and Clay doesn't sign a deal when he could have at the trade deadline. His contract is the most valuable contract in basketball. He could literally attach somebody to it and get any superstar he wants. Literally. And I don't want that. I want Clay on the team. So Clay got to sign the thing. There is no traction. I told you guys. Everybody's like, oh yeah, they should sign a deal similar. He turned that shit down 2 times. Not once, twice. So like, I don't have to do this shit, bro, because I get in trouble for it. Like, believe it or not.
And you wouldn't gain
Like, I don't even
anything
have to
from
do
lying.
this shit. Like, I drop gems and people like don't appreciate the gems, bro. Like, what we're not gonna do is question the fucking Shadow BOX3 information because it's motherfucking valid.
That's a fact.
Sign the deal, Clay. Just sign the fucking paper, bro.
I mean, Clay was on the team, probably answering for KD during his shit. So why would you want to put the team through the same shit? Like, bro, just sign the
Especially
fucking
when we're
deal.
gonna go through the motions and be so fucking good. Like, I get betting on yourself. I get all that, bro. But bro, sign the fucking deal, bro. Anta pays you a fucking 80 piece. Or Peak or Anto, whatever the fuck you signed to. Anto.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's with Anta.
You get fucking the 80 piece,
Kyrie
bro.
just signed with Anta also.
and Dante.
Like I'm telling you, after this it's beyond like Steph used up all his passes, bro. Lakeup's not even listening to Steph. At this point, right now, this very second, Lakeup's not hearing Steph no more. His pass is done. You used your get out of jail free card. Fucking Bob Myers packed this shit up because Lakeup was like, pack that guy up and get me a package for somebody.
Damn, bro.
And people acting like I'm a fuck some like I'm some Clay hater. Like you guys can hate on Wiggins, and I don't give a shit. But I am not a Clay hater. I want that man on the team. I'd rather Steph win with the fucking core. It just has a ring to it, man. 5, 6, 7 chips with the guys you started with. A year 15, 16, and 17. Like that sounds a little better. Like I'm telling you guys, like I'm not saying it's 911, but it's 611, bro. Like your bill's due tomorrow, and you don't have the fucking $75 for the prepaid, bro. Like, call 611 and make a payment arrangement. Retweet that fucking message, bro. I'm telling you,
Yes,
it's 611, bro.
and
And
I wouldn't want to.
I'm not hyperbolic. I'm not like making the story sweet. I'm not putting Splenda on it, putting sugar on it, honey. No, this is what it is, bro. I've been literally getting in trouble for giving and passing on this information.
I don't want to see the team break up, but I know at the end of the day, business decisions have to be made. No
Bro, do you
emotion.
see how much times fucking Bob Myers brought up the word business, man?
Yeah, yeah.
Come on, man. Listen to the clip. Someone put the clip in the chat, man. Listen to the clip. Dre played the clip. Maybe people missed the clip, or maybe they don't understand what I'm trying to say. Bro, this is a championship team. Why the fuck would you want to break it up? They aren't close on the years, and they're not because Clay wants 4 years. These guys want 3 years in order to line up with Steph and Dre. Yeah, understand what I'm saying? So the core finishes up, and then when the TV money comes in, they re-up. But Clay wants to get his 4 years and max out. Like, you guys thought I was joking when I said 4 years, 168? Like, you thought I was joking when I said he's, like, sick to his stomach? That fucking Desmond Bain got 207 and
Jalen
Brown got
Brown.
304? Like, you thought I was making this shit up? Like, I'm fucking confused here. But the fucking bozos who think they fucking know what they're fucking talking about, they don't even fucking put ketchup on their hot dogs. That's how much sauce they don't have.
Nah,
That's a bar.
I hear you, Shadow. I hear you, bro. The real ones know. The
Bro,
real
it's literally 6-1-1, bro. Like I'm telling you,
Yo, Shadow.
like Steph has no more passes, bro. Steph can't go to Lakeup and be like, "Come on, Lakeup." No, Lakeup's not
Steph
hearing
cannot
nobody.
save Clay.
500 million, bro. 500
So,
million.
so what you're saying, Shadow?
500 million.
What you're saying is, if he doesn't sign that contract, he's getting packed up.
I mean, business is business.
Yeah, we need that
This
contract,
this
man.
silence is deafening, Shadow. By the way, this is deafening. Shit is crazy.
Come on, Clay. Don't be like that, bro. We know who. Hey, look. Even in the rankings, bro, they know you better than there's some dudes out there, bro. Come on, Clay. Don't do that, bro. You ain't gotta be like that. You just signed the deal.
Next, I need people to go look around the league at who's playing shooting guard that they can replace him with around the same number of dollars, and come out to the
Exactly.
next.
Zach Levine. Zach Levine.
And
Because you
Linda,
can't. Because you can't.
weren't we having a conversation? And I was saying that there's basically six guys as the starters. Chris Paul is not necessarily a starter. It's gonna be like an ongoing carousel between a few guys, and there's gonna be interchanging, and everybody has to come to realizations. Some people won't close games. Like, did I not have this conversation?
Yeah, you did.
Did Malika Andrews not go on TV today and say the exact same thing that I said in fucking playback for the last 4 weeks? I'm just asking for a friend. I'm asking for a friend. Did I not say the exact same thing for the last 4 weeks in playback or no? Word for
You
word, bar for bar,
you said it.
or
You
am I
said
talking
it.
crazy?
You said it, OG. You
Chat,
fucking
talk to me.
said it.
Did you not hear that from Shadow BOXD or I'm going deaf, dumb, and blind? Like which one? Talk to me.
It's a gem you
Okay,
dropped.
okay. I came into playback, say you guys want to hear gems, and I gave you guys
How
gems.
important or exciting is that for him for his development?
And now all of a sudden they're getting
Yeah, I mean,
verified,
one of the
and
big
now
things that
everyone's
we've
in my
talked to JK
DMs like,
about is,
you
we're
were
not the
right.
most athletic
What do you mean
team.
I
We're
was
a very
right?
skilled team.
You think I'm going to open up my fucking mouth
But
and I'm not going to be right?
we don't get to the line a ton, near the bottom of the league last year. So if he can attack and get to the rim and get to the foul line, then that makes us a better team.
Yeah, I think now he's at like 76%.
I don't know, man.
Everybody making these wild proclamations like the team sucks, you do your thing, and then all of a sudden now you're seeing
It's the
Wiggins and
mentality.
Kaminga
Same with
snap
Wiggs.
and
Wiggs
fucking
got
without
there a lot
CP and
tonight, which was great.
Steph and Clay's
Those
looking
two
back to
guys can
looking real
change our team,
2019ish,
with their
and now everybody
athleticism
wants to fucking believe now.
and their ability to attack
Fucking
and
weirdos,
get to
bro.
the foul line. Every time we get to the line, it's not only is it free points, but you get
Like I
their
said
defense
this
set
shit
up for the
before,
next
and people
possession.
didn't
So
want to
it's
fucking take
valuable.
me in because it's like you understand the message, but you hate the messenger. I get it. I'm a little obnoxious. I'm a little loud. I'm a little confident. So maybe people don't like that. But I'm just trying to
Look,
give the man them the gems, bro. Like I don't know what to tell
Shadow.
you.
Here's what I want the fan base to do, man. I want them to go look at the contracts around the league, and I'm not talking about pushing Clay out the door, but this is why I was doing this months ago. We cannot send two players for one player. It has to be 1-to-1. That means one player for one player or two players for two players. If they're sending Clay, conventional wisdom would have you think that they have a plan at the shooting guard position. Now, theoretically, yes, you could start CP3, but I don't think they want to do that long term. So you tell me, in those conditions, how many guys would come back to the Warriors in a trade that Steph would be cool with? I know he doesn't want Clay off the team.
None of us do.
You tell me who's on the short list of guys who's slotting in at the 2, can guard wings, play on and off ball, and maybe create his own shot. Somebody come back to me and tell me who in the league can do that. He's one of them, but he's one of like 3, and I don't think the other 2 are coming to the Warriors. I'm gonna be honest. Because if we could bring back 2 contracts for Clay, this would be a very different story. But I think that our options there are also very limited because, again, theoretically, one of those dudes would be playing small forward or shooting guard, forcing Andrew Wiggins to the 2, and somebody else would be getting waived
Man, listen, I'm on record. I want Clay to be on the team, but if people hate me that much that they don't want to retweet the damn tweet, fuck around and find out.
Mm.
Watch what's gonna happen. And I'm going to be on my parade saying I fucking told you so, dummy. You didn't fucking want to listen.
Yeah, and the Levine thing too, people need to understand. The Levine thing too is not a sources thing. This is different, bro. I just look at the contracts around the league. That shit just makes sense to me. So when I say I want the fan base to make a list, I'm not saying you won't find any. Zach Levine's the only one. No, I literally want the fan base to go look at what some of our options might be. Again, do I want us on the timeline trashing Clay every time he has a bad game? Absolutely not. But when in June, July, I say Zach Levine, now you know why. I don't fucking hate Klay Thompson. I don't want him fucking off the team. Now people know why. Stay the fuck out my mentions.
No,
When I put a
Nice,
screen
man.
grab of a trade.
Cooklandale.
Clay's Clay's nice, bro. I want the rings, but Clay wants his money, bro. The man turned down a contract twice. Woj was on there, and he said
Bro,
like they're far apart on years and money, and people were acting like it wasn't about money. But I told you it's about money. The man why I told you guys, bro. I'm gonna be honest. It might have been May that I told them that the man wants 4 years, 168, bro. It might have been May.
Early and often.
Everybody thinks that's a gimmick, bro. They don't believe me because I don't have a blue check, and fucking fake goofies have five accounts because I kicked them out of group chats. They're mad now, so they want to go at me like I'm a fraud or something.
Let me up, fucking
Shadow
Crody.
got the sauces.
Let me up, Crody.
This
we can
guy's
do this. Matter of fact, we can do this in less than 5 minutes.
We didn't kick him out of group chats. I mean, he kicked himself out of the group chat, being a fucking bozo.
true.
We can do this in less than 5 minutes. Detroit.
Urkel, do you
No.
understand the vibe I'm on? Like,
Oh yeah. No, bro. You've been saying this for 5 months now, so I mean, it's
like I don't know what else to tell
Magic.
people. Like, but now it's getting to the point. Like, I'm telling you, like, you know what? Fuck around. Like, let me just say it. The phone's ringing.
As dire as
The
this,
phones are ringing. The phones are ringing. Don't let that go over your head. The phones are ringing.
Would y'all trade Clay for Karl Anthony Towns or?
no.
I don't even want
As,
to trade Clay, Sam. Like, you're missing the point,
nobody wants
man.
That's not happening even.
You're missing the point. I
as
literally don't even want to trade Clay.
as dire as this situation sounds, I just really don't want. I don't want this to ruin the fucking vibes, bro. I don't want to lose these vibes, bro.
That's one.
The way Shadow is talking right now, like this shit might just rock everything, bro.
Brother, tell that man to sign the deal, please.
Fuck.
Get
I'm
that
about to
shit
post that
trending,
shit every
please. Get that shit trending, please.
I'm about to post that shit every day.
Let
Clay
him
is
know
low-key my-
let him know we care and we want him on the team and we want him to sign the deal. Like an extra 35 million. Like, make it up later. Like, I'm telling you, it's not worth it. It's a championship team. We have what it takes. You are still one. You had
Tweet that shit like
303
you
last
follow.
season, bro. Like, come on, man. Be
Tweet
better,
that
man.
shit like
Be
he
better.
follows you, bro. Fuck.
Bro, I'm about to set an alarm on my phone, bro. I'm looking at
I'm
my.
gonna tweet that shit every day, bro. I was doing it, but I slacked off.
No, you hear me, Sundown, bro? That's how I am, bro. I'm about to tweet this shit every day.
Fuck, bro.
Like, I love Clay, man. Like, he's one of my favorite players ever, bro. Like,
Senor, I'm not gonna
I
lie, bro. The way Shadow is talking, bro, this shit might just fuck the season, bro. God damn, man. Get this shit together. Jesus
If we
Christ.
feel like
if we feel like this, imagine what it's gonna do to the locker room, bro. If this shit happens, bro, like,
Well, that's what I was saying earlier. Like, I remember how
bro,
crazy it was with KD. Like, bro, it'd be a game where, like, it could be a fucking game like Quinn Cook scores 30. They don't even ask the motherfucker about the game. They're just like, okay, well, you scored 30. Do you think this might convince KD to stay? It's like that kind of shit. Like, don't nobody want to answer that shit after every fucking game, dog. Like, at least put out a goddamn quote or something saying, like, I plan on staying with this team. I'm just trying to work the deal out. Like, say some shit like that at least. Like, your silence and then the reports coming from Shadow and others talking about, like, there ain't shit going on. Like, that shit is scary, bro. Jesus Christ.
man, I'm
Like,
about to ask someone for Lacob's number. Like, give that man a call. If, like 3:30 or something like that tomorrow, and be like,
Big
come on,
Titty
Joe.
Betty, it's not about not trusting in Steph. You heard what Shadow just said. Ain't shit
That's a
Steph can
wild
do
ass
at this
name.
point.
Nah, man. He's good. He's good for the money, man. Come on, Joe.
Yeah, I'm
Come
sorry, Ray. I shouldn't have said that. I'm sorry,
That's
Ray.
crazy.
No. You know what? Now I'm mad at Joe Lacob because he wanted he's trying to make his money back from that Kelly Oubre signing. Nah, bro, it don't work like that, bro.
Yeah,
Pay Clay,
DC,
bro.
my fault. My fault, goddammit. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, goddammit. I'm sorry. Shit. But you understand what I'm saying though. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, Steph can't save everybody. Shit. Like, figure this shit out, bro. We're trying to win 5. Fuck.
Y'all think this is like a Phil Jackson situation? Remember when the Bulls were planning to get rid of Phil? And Jordan just retired the next year.
Shit. I don't know. That depends on
You
how
think
hard.
y'all think Steph's gonna hold a grudge against the front office for getting rid of his guy?
That depends on how hard headed he can be. We've never seen Steph like that before, so I don't know. I've I've never seen I've never seen him really get involved in the affairs like that since the KD shit. Like, remember the report that came out was like he was on the plane and shit trying
Yeah,
to.
he left China to go to.
Yeah, and he didn't even make it. Like,
He didn't make it in time.
that was the last time I remember seeing Steph like heavily involved in the affair. So I don't fucking know, bro. Maybe he's that petty. I don't know.
I'm not gonna lie. I really like this shit right here.
And the worst part is having to play against Clay. Like, it's one thing for him to actually be gone, but depending on when it happens in the season, like where he goes, we could potentially like play him twice.
This might be my new.
3 times, depending on. Is like, I don't want to see him in a different uniform, bro.
DC,
That shit is
that's
odd.
true. That's true, DC. I remember that. That's true. That is very true. Fuck. But what you cooking, Lindell? I'm sorry, I'm not looking at the screen right now. Hold up. Fuck.
Is there any way to zoom in? I can't see it.
Yeah, Lindell, you might have to give us a visual. I mean, not visual, audio description because it's kind of like really small.
Clay Moses Moody in the first to the Hawks for DeAndre Hunter and Bogdan Bogdanovic.
I like Bogdan. I like him.
They're combined $38 million. DeAndre Hunter's making $20 million.
I'm not a proponent of trades, right? Like, last thing I want to do is trades. I think trades are inefficient.
Yeah.
Now
the preference is he signs for half. That's the preference. But that's the only reason I got the trade right now is because it doesn't sound like
I'm not a fan.
Listen. This trade right here, Lindell, that doesn't make us better.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
Bro, you know how frustrating it is?
And a first round pick is going back. That makes us worse, bro. Like,
bro, do you know how frustrating it is?
Lindell,
feel like this dude's not taking less than 40. That's the only reason I got the trade thing up right now.
Lindell, is this more so for
what I'm saying, bro? We can say this dude is better, that dude is better, blah 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 blah, right? But that trade that you have up, bro, like, that don't make us better.
This is why I say that the options, because we're not sending them to if it happens. Again, this is a big if. If it happens, we're not sending them to the Western Conference.
there is something about a guy that's just been there in the playoffs, like in
Yeah.
tough type of situations, right? Like you trade for a guy, bro, like you don't know that you're getting back a solid,
Right.
tested,
we've never seen Levine in the
I
playoffs.
feel like
on
this move.
rocks type of player, bro. Like,
I feel like this move that Lindell has on the screen is more so just about finance than
I'll say
anything
this as
else.
listen, I
well.
get it, bro, but it's like I just care about like the basketball part of it. I get the finance part, but it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Yeah.
the
So,
guy is like
so let
tough
me
as fucking nails in the
No,
playoffs.
no,
You
no,
know
no.
what I'm saying?
Wait.
let me
Would you
clarify
rather Clay?
something.
Wait.
Oh,
Would you
sorry. Go
rather
ahead, Dre.
Clay? Would you rather Clay leaves for nothing, or would you rather this trade?
I know. I hear
I
you.
would rather the trade
Exactly,
leaves for
Dre.
nothing, but
That's the
what I'm saying is
territory.
like
You want
this.
the best deal. I think, like,
Yeah.
if anything, if you
Again,
have
No,
to,
no,
Yeah.
no,
keep in
no.
mind,
I'm not
Oracle.
denying that, but I'm saying, would you like? Okay, what point are we at right now? We're still in negotiations, so this might
Yeah.
be a bit premature. But I'm
Mhm.
just saying that if we're picking Clay leaving for nothing and trading him, it's better to just trade and get the assets back.
Yeah, and that's what I'm getting at. And Urkel, I'm with you 100%. This is assuming I'm not getting what I want
Yeah.
because what I want is Clay on the team. What I want is, and what's crazy is I think people were talking like after June, people were talking like 15, 18 million. I think even that's disrespectful. If he asks for 25, 20, or if he says yes, we already know what he's asking for. But if he says yes, and I literally said 32. I'm like 32 is him taking it. He will see it as him taking a 10 to 11 million dollar haircut. He will view that as doing what Draymond Green did, as doing what Andrew Wiggins did, even after winning a championship. It might be from the fan standpoint an overpay, but 32 to 35 is the number that I would compromise at, and it sounds like he's gotten that offer already. So the trade machine, it's become a joke that Lindell loves a trade machine. The trade machine is only a thing because I'm assuming that I'm not getting what I want, and that's Clay as a Golden State Warrior.
honestly,
Hey, listen to this, right? But based on what's crazy about our players, man. Like we have some. Listen, Clay's generational, bro. Because an average Clay Thompson season, like last year,
yeah,
he was decent. That is better than like 90th percentile of players, bro. Like not everyone can do what he did on a like will be considered a down year. So I see why. Like you gotta look at Clay's perspective. Like we need him, man. Like I don't want to see him go, bro.
no, I agree. And then as far as like
I'll say this.
the moving in the middle of the season thing, like it reminds
That
me of
fucks
like
up a team. That could
it
fuck up a team.
reminds me of like what happened to the Celtics in 2011. Not as far as specifically, but just like when they traded, what was it, Kendrick Perkins, and I think it was what was it, Nate Robinson. Like when you trade away guys, like the vibes are just different. Like that shit fucks
Who
up
did
the
they trade
team.
for, by the way?
What'd you say, Urkel? I'm sorry.
Who did Boston trade for? Do you remember that?
Yeah, they traded I think it was Kendrick Perkins and Nate Robinson for like Jeff Green or some shit. Or something like that, if I
Yes.
remember correctly.
Yes.
And it's like
OKC,
it didn't help the
OKC
roster.
Yeah,
OKC
went to the finals.
never
off that.
made that trade.
Yeah.
It was a silly trade to make. You know what I'm saying? Because next thing you know, Kendrick Perkins goes to the Thunder, and then they realize they're like, "Fuck, we don't need this fucking ogre." You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
so it's you don't want to make those trades, man. I'm telling you, like mid-season trade, and we're trying to win a title. Like, I know,
Especially
like,
if we're good.
bro, I know, no. Like, it's not gonna be if, bro. We are gonna be good, right? Like, we were so traumatized by last season that people started to say stupid shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The end of going into last season, right? We thought we were going to win the title. You know what I'm saying? Now people are like, "Oh, we can't win the title because of blah 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 blah." Like, did people actually watch the league last year, bro? Fucking
not close
Miami
enough.
was in the fucking finals, dog. Like,
They were 9th seed who made the finals.
Miami was in the finals, bro.
And
like,
they lost the first playing game.
come on, fam. Yo, they lost the first playing game. Exactly. The league is not what y'all think it is, bro. I'm telling you, like, so there is zero doubt in my mind that this team is going to be good. And when I say good, they're going to be a contender, right? A strong contender. Top 4, top 5 contenders. I'm talking about +5, +6 good. That's how good this team is going to be. So I'm not trying to like make no trades and do this and do that and right. Like I'm not trying to do that. You know.
Yeah, I think the only time where it was really applicable was 2020, man. When we got
Yeah.
Wiggins, that was a different situation. But this is too sensitive, bro. You fuck up the whole season.
Bro, no, it's not too optimistic. Like, bro, I watched a team win a title a year, like, 2 years ago. Like, they can win a title again.
Hell yeah.
Teams
I
didn't
thought
get
they
as
were going to win the title last year, and they did every stupid thing wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything they did wrong. And I still think the team could have won the title last year. They were highly flawed, and they still could have won the title. This year, they did everything right.
Urkel, not to mention, like, teams didn't get good enough, in my opinion, compared to how good we look right now. Like, Denver is not the same. I saw them, like, I was watching the preseason with them and the Bulls, and like,
Yeah.
The fucking Suns
just
don't
doesn't
move
look the
me.
same.
I'll be honest. I see a lot of people talk about the Embiid trade. I'm not making that trade, especially if Kuminga's playing like this, dog. I'm not fucking trading Kuminga for Embiid. I'll be honest.
Yeah, because health
Only
is still a
motherfucker
factor.
I'm doing is pause. But the only motherfucker I'm trading like Kuminga for is like Giannis, bro. Like I'm at that point right now.
Yeah,
If I'm
he's
seeing him
that
play like this,
valuable. People will probably laugh at you for saying that, but nah, he's that valuable.
bro, I would rather have Kuminga, a 6'8" wing, than a lumbering big who gets injured every January, bro. Like, I'll be honest. I'm being honest. Wings are that
DC
valuable in this league, bro.
at this point, we look so good. This is where I'm at. If Clay doesn't sign and he doesn't get traded, and we win the chip, if
That's
you
gonna
told
look
me
bad.
I don't want to
no,
lose a salary slot, bro.
listen, if the consolation prize is a negative such as Klay Thompson leaving in the summer, man, like, it's gonna be bittersweet. You know what I mean? Like, we win the fucking chip, we hoisted the Larry O'Brien, and then like a month, couple weeks, 2 months go by and he's gone. That's gonna be terrible, bro. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, come on, man.
Nobody wants to see that, bro.
No.
But
I'll
it's
be
a
honest.
business at the end of the day. Like,
If we're gonna make a trade, it's got to be a one-on-one. I'm not making a multiple player trade or a multiple pick trade or like trading picks involved and shit like that. I'll be honest. It's a one-on-one type of thing, bro. Like, if I'm trading Clay, like, see, when we talk about Levine, I'll do that because it's a one-on-one thing. I don't think it would be like, oh, you got to trade Moody and this person and that person and this person, and you got to add like 5 picks to it. I think, no, like, I wouldn't do some shit like that, bro. I'm being honest. Where you're giving up too much. You're giving up too much, and especially valuable players. Like, if Moody takes a step and he's like a guy who's like our like 9th, 10th man off the bench, like, and he's hitting the 3 at a consistent.
He doesn't have value. Like
no.
And I'm telling you, a team will find space for him.
Yeah.
So, and I think him and his agent know that, but we're gonna bully him.
We just gotta strong arm this nigga into signing the deal, bro.
Just strong
arm. Yo, we gotta
somebody send him the Spaces link, bro.
Gotta give him an offer. Be like those old Italian movies. You gotta give him an offer he can't refuse.
We gotta have Steph play and
offer he can't refuse.
You sign it or you sleeping with the fishes.
Yeah, facts.
We gotta have.
I'm gonna make you an offer you can't
refuse. Somebody get that video, put it on the TL.
We gotta have Steph play and Wiggins lock him up in the room like the Clippers did.
Yeah, do the Clippers DeAndre Jordan shit. When he was about to sign with the Mavericks and they locked his ass in a room, I need Steph and Draymond lock that nigga in a room with fucking Mike Dunleavy popping out the shadows like sign the contract, nigga.
Offer you can't refuse.
Come on, man.
Cement our soil.
Cement our soil.
Bro.
Speaking offer you can't refuse.
Have Steph play and Dre, and then out of nowhere, Shadow walks through the door with
sign the fucking contract, Crody.
Opens the door with a house.
Sign the contract, Crody. Yeah, man. It's just hard to make those trades, especially at midseason. It's so
DC,
hard.
I am probably one of the strongest critics of Clay.
I don't
I don't
want to
want to
trade him.
trade him.
Hell no.
Nobody wants to trade
I
him.
don't want to trade. He pissed me off to the 10th degree last year, bro. I
Yeah,
don't want him off my team. I'll be honest.
Yeah, hell
he's
no.
locked in. He's locked in. He's locked in. He's locked in. I've been on the
Listen,
phone
bro.
for the last 20 minutes. He's locked in. He's locked
Listen.
Bro, if I gotta sell my left foot for you to sign that fucking contract, I will,
in. You
bro.
need to sign that deal, man.
We need Urkel in the tunnel, like
I will give
on
my
we need
firstborn for
Urkel in
Clay
the
Shadow,
tunnel
Thompson
Shadow,
to
on
sign
Shadow,
that
hold up,
shit.
hold up, hold up.
some
Y'all
Jason
talking
Bourne
over each
shit,
other.
bro.
What are you saying, Shadow?
No. I just got a phone call. He saw the Clay signed the deal tweets.
Oh, he did. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, Lindell. When I get my shirt, would you be mad if I taped a piece of paper to the front of it that says Clay signed the deal when I'm at the game?
No, nigga, please do that.
Okay.
Yo,
Oh no,
we need Urkel.
we're not doing that.
Urkel needs to be on his Jason Bourne shit, bro, and be in the tunnel,
We are
bro.
not doing that at the game. Sorry.
Yeah, I know. I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking
Bro,
with you.
That's a little bit too much pressure, bro. Like I'm about
Yeah.
applying
I'm
pressure.
fucking with you. I'm fucking with you.
someone needs to someone needs to
Have a
throw a pen,
hey, somebody stand outside Clay's house like that one movie with the beatbox. Have that
bro.
shit and then have a sign on top of the beatbox that says Clay signed the deal, bro. Like, god
Yo,
damn.
Sadell, you need to be at the game, bro. You need to throw a pen
Bro.
onto the court, bro,
Bro,
and scream at the
bro.
top of your lungs, bro.
Hey, we
He
got to get
signed the deal.
somebody who's got the balls enough to run across the street, across the court, and say Clay signed the
Hell
deal,
no.
spray painted on their chest or something.
Oh, that's like that Vitaly dude back in
Mm-hmm.
2016. Yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
remember
Yeah.
that. He got thrown out of that Cavs game. It's crazy.
Nah,
That
that's
Rocco is
crazy.
crazy. That is crazy. Y'all
Nah,
gotta
that's nuts.
relax.
Y'all gotta relax, bro. Hell no.
Wallahi.
No. Rocco stays out of this, bro. That's crazy high.
Nah, that would be funny though if they folded up Clay's contract into a paper
Or
plane and
high
just
A.
threw it at him. That would be hilarious.
Throw a spitball at Clay Thompson. Fucking
That's
throw a
crazy.
straw. And then
Yo,
he opens it says Clay signed
have
the deal.
TJ dress up like a water boy, bro. And
He could probably
yo,
pass it. Man.
Hey
Clay goes to
yo,
reach
that's
for a Gatorade. It's
crazy.
just
No,
TJ
I'm
with a
not. I don't
pen.
mean that in a bad way.
I know what you mean. That's just hilarious.
I don't mean that in no bad way. No.
Yeah, that's hilarious. Oh my god. Waterboy TJ.
Bro, he goes to reach for a Gatorade, and TJ hands him a pen. Puts his hand on the sign the deal. Let's just sign the deal.
Deal, Clay. What are we
doing here, man?
Shout out TJ.
Oh man, but you know, as fucked up as the situation is, I think he's gonna sign. I hope he does.
I don't think he wants to leave.
I don't think so either. I think there's gonna be a compromise, and somebody's gonna meet in the middle. If not, lock that nigga in his house and give him an offer he can't refuse, man. That's my
Yo,
plan B, bro.
have Steph pull out the Bible on his ass, bro.
That's
We need to
crazy.
get crazy, bro. We need
That's
to get crazy.
Talk
Yo,
about the 7 deadly sins: gluttony.
bro.
That's crazy.
Steph comes in the locker room, bro, and he opens his Bible. And he's
Nah,
like,
fuck that. We need Lindell in that locker room. Get Pastor Lindell in that locker room. Read that man. Read that man his scriptures.
Lord,
And
we
the
come
Bible
before you
says,
today.
the Bible says,
Lindell
greed.
walks in, and he's like, I want everybody to turn to the book of Proverbs.
Book of Proverbs is great.
Oh my god.
Over, he's wild.
But you know, I know it's crazy.
DC, it'd be me opening the Bible and it's just a Samsung Fold. It's a Samsung Galaxy Fold with the trade machine up, bro.
Oh my, that'd be crazy.
Yo,
yeah, but we did win tonight, so let's talk a little bit about the win and what we
Yes,
what we
Kaminga
saw.
when he is aggressive is a problem.
Yeah, man, he's gonna be fun, and I really feel confident. Like Shadow was talking about earlier, about how he could start some games. I feel like people say it's a pool situation. I don't agree, because I think he's actually improving as a rebounder, and he's improving as a defender, and he's also like 6'8", bro. He can play that 4 spot as long as he does the right tendencies and right consistencies and tendencies for that position, and he's
Yo,
done it.
I gotta be real. Everybody's talking about his rebounding, bro.
Mhm.
Yo, that nigga, bro, he's got a strap now, bro.
Yeah,
Open.
he can
Yo,
shoot.
man, he's been letting that thing
Look,
fly, bro.
man, Trace Jackson Davis
Yeah,
might be
I know, Lindell.
he
Your
might be
boy
the
was
backup
cooking.
center, bro.
He's
He was
NBA ready
cooking.
already.
You
He
see him
might
with
be
the
the backup
handles?
center, bro.
Did you see him with the handles?
Bro, he might be the backup center, bro.
Seen him with the handles, dog? Like,
He's what they thought Damian Jones was back in the
Yo,
day.
Damian, oh my God, no.
I forgot about Abigail last year.
Don't think of that name, Remy.
this is what the two timelines was supposed to look like.
Yep.
I'm gonna
Yep.
say it now, bro. This is
Pool.
what the two
We got the two cancers out, Pool and Wiseman. About to rock that timeline. But, man.
This is the true two timeline right here, bro.
I need Kuminga in the dunk contest, bro. Enough of the bullshit, bro. Especially next year. It's going to be in the Bay, nigga. Come on.
That'd be perfect.
I might be at that All-Star game. I need you to.
So DC, he doesn't need to take Loon minutes. Loon averaged 25 minutes last
year. Yeah. Loon's getting role player minutes.
Loon's overall minutes were perfect. It was that we were running small lineups because we didn't have the personnel.
Yeah. TDJ, PBJ. I'm still a little. I ain't gonna lie. I know he hasn't done shit in Washington, but I'm still a little, a little hurt. We got rid of PBJ, but I get it for TDJ, TJD. I liked his upside a lot as a shooter, man. He was a fucking sniper.
Bro, I'm probably gonna get unfollowed with all these Clay signed the deal tweets, but I don't give a fuck.
I gotta break the news to you. Moses Moody is a fucking guy, bro.
Yeah, he's gonna be a nice player.
I'm sorry. PBJ wishes. Come on now. We got Moses Moody looking like an athletic Paul Pierce out here, bro. Stop it.
Honestly, PBJ would have looked just fine, and he struggled last year with the similar things that Moody was, and that was the strength of the point of attack. PBJ went because they wanted him in that trade. They just wanted him in that trade. Any chance you think TJD can start next to trade? I mean, a couple years. I don't think you want him to, given the personnel. I think he can play with Dre. I think he can play with Dre on the floor. Yes, absolutely. What's crazy is if he can kind of stay in front of the perimeter, he can clearly move the ball. He's very comfortable in dribble handoffs, and he can actually put the ball down on the floor when under pressure. It's kind of crazy. He looks like a dude that could play in any lineup. The rest is just being in the system and knowing where to be and stuff like that. But even when I say stuff like knowing where to be, he just doesn't look lost to me ever. Offense or defense, he just doesn't look lost. And I'm looking forward to going back and watching this one because he had a couple positions there late where he's got to decide. He's got to decide, do I commit to the ball handler in the pick and roll, or do I switch here? Do I commit to the roller early, right, to prevent a shot, which is what Wiseman did a lot.
What the fuck is wrong with Bryant, dog?
They're so good.
Something's wrong with Bryant's head, dog.
Oh my
He starts
god,
talking to
Bryant,
Draymond.
we gotta give him an offer he can't refuse, Dano. An offer he can't refuse.
oh my god.
Yo, there's something wrong with Bryant, dog.
He came to Urkel.
Brian, throw that in the GC, dog.
He came to Urkel on the day of his daughter's wedding, bro.
Bro, there's no way he's kissing
Come
the
on.
ring.
Look at that picture.
Urkel said, "Bow down to the spaces ring, nigga."
He's kissing the ring, bro.
You ain't Curry, nigga.
Bro, that's the fifth ring.
Oh my
kissing,
god.
bro. The fifth ring, bro. Look at that.
Oh, shit.
Urkel said I have to make him an offer he can't refuse.
Oh, my God.
An offer he can't refuse.
Sign the deal or you'll be
Yo, Bryant is a maniac, dog.
You're gonna be sleeping with the fishes, nigga, if you don't sign that deal.
Cinder block shoes at the bottom of the leg.
Cement or soil, you choose, Clay.
Yo, one more report comes out.
Don't tweet it. Don't tweet that shit. No.
Yo, one more tweet or
That nigga
report
gonna see
comes
that and
out,
say, he gonna see that and say, "Yep, I'm going to the Lakers."
Fuck, bro. Man said kiss the ring. Clay said kiss my ass. Shit crazy.
one more report comes out, bro. This just in: Klay Thompson has gone missing.
Oh my
He's in
god.
Urkel's basement. Fucking
Oh my god.
yo, what the fuck? That's a great meme right there,
Bro, our fan base is fucking nuts. Ugh. Oh fuck.
bro. Yeah, Urkel's got him in the trunk. Bruh.
That's fucking hilarious.
By the way, man, I appreciate you guys for rocking with me. You guys believed in me from day one, man. You never wavered,
Hell
despite
yeah.
how crazy the shit sounded.
Oh,
You never wavered,
100%, bro.
and push comes to shove every single
Holy shit.
time, man. It's always early and often, man.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, bro.
Fucking I just keep going back and forth with Tony Durant, man. Just come off the Spurs, bro. Like, holy fuck, bro.
Oh, T Durant on the timeline.
TD, big TD,
Damn.
big
Yo,
TD.
we need Tony Durant to meet up with Jay in Thailand.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm
That is nuts.
Yo,
There's
what's,
no way Erica just tweeted that shit. Oh my
oh
god.
my God, you trying to send that nigga to the Lakers? Come on, dog.
That's crazy.
You trying to send that nigga to the Lakers? Jesus Christ.
That's
Yo,
hilarious.
that's crazy.
Oh my god.
we
Bryant.
gotta
W Bryant.
we
W
got
Bryant.
we gotta put out a decree, bro. No more Clay slander, bro.
No.
Shit.
If,
Well,
if we
He,
we'll
see
be
I
if we
will say
see
this
tweets
though.
like
we'll be critical, but we won't kill him.
I'll say this though. He played great tonight. He played great tonight. I thought he played really well tonight.
Yes, he did.
Bro, Clay's getting back into form, man. That's
Yeah,
my dog,
man. He's
man.
he's looking like 19, his 19 self. 19 self.
Yeah, that's my dog, man. We just need him because we got to make it make sense, man. Like, come on, man. Lakers not gonna pay 500 mil, and the guy is just gonna be like lingering, and he can't get no value for him. Like,
And
bro,
it's
just
not
sign the
even like
deal and keep it
it's not
moving,
even
bro.
like he can't afford it. It's more so it's just like that's just bad business, I would assume.
Bro, that's terrible business.
Yeah.
I already know people are killing us in their group chats, bro. In their little weirdo group chats, dude. These fucking
These spaces, niggas.
because my ears are ringing right now, so I already know that these
Those
girls are
spaces,
chirping,
nigga.
bro.
Urkel and Shadow.
Eric, you saw that tweet that I put in the group chat,
Dre.
bruh? They talking about us.
Yeah.
hey, we need to get that Clay Nation tweet taken down, bro. We need
Oh
to
man.
get that shit taken down, bro.
The Clay fans don't want to believe it, bro. They'll believe it when they root for the Lakers next year.
And true, I don't have the blue check, B, man. I don't have the blue check, man.
What?
Hey, you know what? Fuck it, Clay Finals MVP, bro. Whatever it takes.
Hey, whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes. Come on.
Oh man. I mean,
Man.
I'm not opposed to it. Steph got his. I don't give a
No,
damn. Just win the championship.
yeah. No matter what happens, hopefully he stays. I'll say this though, I still feel good about this season. Nah, you shouldn't take it down, Clay Nation. You good.
It feels
Fuck
like an
no.
embarrassment of riches, bro. This shit is crazy.
Bro, I feel really good about this year, man. I really do.
Like we have so many different
Bro,
combinations to reach.
Clay Nation, you gotta take that shit down, bro.
So you
Now's not the
saying we're
time.
like Drake? Some madness and badness combination.
Nah, Clay Nation, you good, bro. You good.
Wait, Seidel, you saying we're like Drake?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm
Combination.
saying. Like we got so many combinations of like ways to get
Yo,
success. Like, bro, come on. Like we just trying to figure out the right lineups and stuff. We got so many talented players on the roster. Like we're just trying to figure it out right now. Well, except for Jerome Robinson. Outside of him,
Man,
season starts next Tuesday. Big Warriors, or this coming Tuesday.
Bro, I want to slap that bald nigga on the back of his head, bro. Oh my god. The
Bruh.
shots he was jacking up in that fourth quarter. I know it's preseason, but Jesus Christ, bro! Like,
My
fuck, man.
question is, did Steve Kerr put his hands on his head like he did in that infamous Steph clip? Like, 'cause I couldn't see him.
Bro, if I was in that locker room, I would have palmed that nigga in the back of his head like a basketball, bro.
Bruh.
Clay Nation, there's no reason to take down your tweet.
No, you're good, bro.
Yeah, we just
It
fucking.
happened.
Yeah, I was just joking, bro.
No, we
we
were just
wouldn't do
joking.
that, love.
That's fine.
Yeah, bro.
The Warriors actually have too much talent,
Exactly.
which is a good thing because
Mhm.
most elite teams have guys that will not have an opportunity to play even though they deserve to play. That's
a great point, Jim. I was watching some shit earlier that was like we have 6 players in the top 100, and I don't think there's another team in the NBA that has that. For what it's worth.
Moody and Pods, they're gonna have trouble getting minutes, even though they deserve minutes.
It's a good problem to have too.
Because there are only so many guys can play. There's 9 guys who are completely set to be in the rotation unless Sarge gets beat out.
He's our only big. His spot is secure.
And TJD needs to play too.
I've said this already. Just send Pods and TJD down to the G League. Send them up like when games like Steph. Like I think second half we're going to be so good. I think we're going to be good enough to that point where we can rest guys like Steph, CP, and Draymond and Clay in like the second half of the season. So I think you just send them down that first half of the season to the G League, let them hoop down there, and then maybe by the second half of the season you're good enough to those point where those guys can play some games for you, like in 2022, like they did in 2022.
They just need to actually minimize the 3-guard lineup with Clay in there. I think that's the one thing that actually they don't need to run so much of, just because they have so much versatility. Why compromise your defense for the sake of playing certain guys if you have better guys that are suited to make your defense better? So that's the conundrum with CP now. It's weird.
CP3 a lock for 6 minutes a year? No, I think him and Kuminga, they're gonna duke it out. You know what it's gonna be like? It's gonna be like that year when the Clippers had Lou Williams and Montrezl Harrell. About duking it out for 6 minutes a year.
I think TJD may be their center of the future.
I agree. I think he's gonna take Looney's spot at some point. Maybe not next year, but
he has to show that he can
down the road.
He has to show that he can guard the elite centers of the league first.
Yep, that's
not going to happen overnight.
Yep.
But if he can do that, man, offensively, he's just flat out better than Loon.
Hopefully he gets the reps, Jim, because all he's seeing in practice is Kevon Looney and Draymond Green.
At what point do you think they're gonna actually try to throw him into the fire? Not like for a long stretch of time, but just put him out there to see like what he can do against like real talent. Like, do you think that'll happen this season, next season? Or?
I think this year, because I think they're gonna have a good enough record. I think it's gonna be like 2022, man. When we got guys like Kuminga, Moody.
Not only that, he's not a traditional rookie.
He's 23, I think.
He only played tonight because the starters were out, and this is something that everybody has to keep in mind, that the starter, Draymond, hasn't played, number one. He's going to come in, and he's going to eat up minutes. That's going to limit the opportunity for a lot of guys to get the minutes that they've been getting. So, I mean, when reality sets in that happens, people are going to have to fall in line. That's no different for JK, by the way. He's going to get his minutes, but he's not going to get like the kinds of opportunities that he's gotten in the preseason. Like, this is something that y'all have to keep in mind. Of course, he's like shown some really good things, right? But it's all a matter of opportunity, and there's so many guys on the Warriors, and we're just not going to let Kuminga do whatever he wants. That's not the offense. when he is in the game, I would say take advantage of him as much as possible. But yeah, we're not just going to be ISOing JK all day like they did today, right? That's just a product of what was on the floor. You know, Clay and Wiggins were in the game for some amount of time, and then Clay didn't play the second half. So yeah, it's so I would say when he's on the floor, like the way you maximize him, you play the pick and roll and give him some opportunities in the post when he has a mismatch, because he's good there. He can draw fouls. He can take advantage of mismatches if a smaller guy is on him. Obviously, he can. I keep saying, like, I want him to go downhill, and the best way to get him to go downhill is the pick and roll. Use him in the pick and roll. That's what the whole offseason talk was about with Chris Paul. Is that Chris Paul is going to unlock that? The thing about that is we didn't really see a lot of that today. I was wondering how the offense is going to run with pods in there, and basically he didn't really run pick and rolls tonight. And so looked to me like they're reverting back to their regular offense. So Kerr talks about we're going to play the starters like close to 30 minutes and stuff. Looks to me like they're going to play a lot of the same stuff that they have been playing. That's what they did tonight too. So
fortunately for us, Jim, the G League is a viable option for him to get a little bit of, some kind of work in of some level. So I can see a world where he gets, 3, maybe 4 weeks in.
Who are you talking about?
TJD.
Yeah, so, TJD, I want him to play, but I have a feeling that he's going to have a hard time breaking into the rotation just because of how many guys there are. There's 9 guys, and then the 10th spot is open. They're not playing 11 guys. So 10, let's say they do a 10-man rotation. I mean, you got the 9 guys, and then you have Moody, and then you have TJD. You have Rudy Gay also, and who else? Potts. So that spot is kind of there for the taking, and that's assuming they play 10. So this is what I mean. Like, not everybody's going to get to play. It's tricky, man. But I would say that that's a good problem to have. And you guys talk about like the 2 time, like, oh, this is the real 2 timeline, and it's funny because if that stuff happens organically, great. But if you're forcing guys that aren't ready and you're just keeping them for the sake of that plan while these guys are not even ready to play, that's not a good plan. But if you got guys that are ready to play and contribute right now because they're good enough to do that, and you can kind of develop them for the future as well, like that's perfect. It's just that with the Poole and the Wiseman, all this stuff, like they're forcing it. So this is a much better, like, the rosters are built so much better. It's night and day.
Real quick, big Warriors, it's all fun and games until Draymond Green shows up, brother.
Draymond.
Hey, look, we think it looks good now. Could you imagine if Draymond brings that shit up to like 36, 37% from the 3, bro? There's going to be some nasty shit going on in the league.
Shit.
Because he's, depending on what the starting lineup looks like, look, Draymond, you better get your ass in the corner. You know what I mean? You got to get used to attacking from the baseline and whatnot.
I'm glad they won the game today because you have to get in the habit of winning games. To drop a winnable game that's like to not care about that. I don't care if it's preseason, man. After what they went through last season, like, it's important to win. If you have the opportunity to win, just win. Why? The team ends up going into overtime because you decide to sit out a bunch of guys at the end, and then it ended up being close, and it's just like, I don't understand.
Too many dog fights and unanimous. If I see a good indication for Draymond, bro, is if he gets a rebound and he does that shit where he one man fast breaks. I don't know if he's finally being serious, but it's been a while. It's been a minute.
How you feeling, Jim?
I'm tired. I was like yawning all day. I didn't even have the will to like talk, but so I just got up. If somebody asked me a question, I would answer. But um, I chewed some Nicorette gum just now. I got a little bit of energy now. So
I was
That's real.
no, I'm feeling good because their actions on the court are matching my thoughts, and that's makes me feel real good because what I've been preaching is manifesting, and I think they're gonna have little building blocks throughout the course of the season. Every week, they're gonna get a little bit better, a little bit better. We're gonna find out something new about them. We're gonna do some tweaks. I think this is a ongoing build, but I think the ceiling for this team is very high, very, very high.
I'm
Very high.
gonna tweet out soon my predictions in regards to what I expect from this team, and
Yeah.
I'm going with 65 wins.
I like that.
I'm sick and tired of people underrating this team
I
and
like
underestimating
that.
this team and thinking
Yes.
like,
I like
oh,
that.
55 that's a lot. I don't like last year the Nuggets. Who gives a shit about the Nuggets and what happened last year? The Nuggets, the Warriors were a shit show last year, right?
Steph is motivated too, man.
The
Like, don't
Suns won
compare the
64.
Warriors
You
to
say
these
that
other
because I
teams,
noticed
man.
that.
When
I
they
noticed
have the right guys next to Steph, and they got like strong pieces across the board, and you actually care about your roster from top to bottom, which Dunleavy has shown that, and he's produced a really great roster. Now it's just up to Steve to figure it all out and put the right guys out, on the floor and play the right ways and stop with your egotistical whatevers and do what's right for the team. Do what's best for your players. Do the things that are going to help your team, to help your players thrive. Don't put them into this box and force them to fit into this stupid little box that you have. You just like cast a spell on this team. Play this way or else. Like make some adjustments, man. If he does that, if he can do that, they got like powerful defensive pieces coming off the bench. The defense, like, it'll take care of itself. So yeah, I'm not underrating what they're capable of. I'm not like 55 when I said 55 is bare minimum. That's what I said all along. People are like, you're putting too many high, like the expectations are too high, and like, okay, fine, you can think that. I have high expectations for this team.
Hashtag no black magic. You know what I mean? No more spells. I hear you, Jim.
So that's how I feel.
I mean, the fucking Suns, if the Suns can win 64 games years ago, why the fuck can't we win 65 this season? We could be a regular season
obviously,
team.
provided everybody, like, key players are healthy, of course.
Yeah, of course.
Draymond needs to stay healthy. It's very important that he does, and he usually does. So I trust that,
I agree.
I'm not worried about the Suns. They got to worry about guarding Steph, and that is something that.
The Suns run motion.
Bro,
They don't have a fucking point guard.
They don't have an answer for a couple of people because KD is not what he used to be defensively. He's gonna have his handful with Wiggins if
Y'all know the
my math
Suns.
is right. If my math is right.
The Suns run motion, and their trigger man is Nurkic. It is
Ew,
crazy.
that is disgusting. If that's the case, his rebounding numbers might. I don't know.
I'm never betting on the Warriors ever again.
That's crazy.
I don't care about winning money with that stuff. Like, I'm just not gonna do any kind of jinx whatsoever.
I feel you. I respect that.
3 years ago, the motherfuckers were doubting that the Warriors would make the playoffs, and there was some really good odds there. So I put some money down. I'm like, the Warriors make the playoffs? Are you kidding me? Of course they're gonna make the playoffs. Fucking Steve Kerr fucks around. James Wiseman is starting for like the first 16 games. You should have been benched after the first 4 games, right? You just wasted like an eighth of the season playing a fucking project. Clear as day, he's a project. He can't guard anything, anybody. He's completely lost on offense. And you play him for 16 games. You know how many wins were wasted doing that? Imagine having James Wiseman and Oubre on the floor at the same time.
Shit.
What the okay, so that stuff happened, and Wiseman just kept playing. He should have been benched. If a guy's not ready to play, you can't play him. And they just kept playing him while a healthy Steph Curry and a healthy Draymond, healthy Wiggins were on the floor at the same time. This is sabotage. Any basketball mind, you got to do what's right for the team. And Kerr didn't do that. And then, it took the team being decimated due to injuries to finally go to a Steph-centric offense. And then they went 15-5 in the final 20 games, right? So if they can go 15-5 in the final 20 games, believe you me, they could have done that in the first 20 games as well. But Kerr doesn't do what he needs to do. It takes him 30 games to figure some shit out, that you can figure out within the first couple of games. So that season was completely sabotaged. They actually made the playoffs, by the way. They were the 8th seed. And then, obviously that was the first year the play-in stuff was permanently implemented, and they ended up not making the playoffs, even though they did make the playoffs. So I lost my money, and I felt like I jinxed it. And I'm just like, fuck that. I'm never jinxing this team again.
Damn. So you and Urkel didn't jinx the shit, but damn, y'all both had money on this shit. That's crazy.
That's crazy. Steve Kerr's got Jim squeezing a fucking rabbit's foot.
That's crazy.
Wild. That's wild. Like,
I've never done sports betting, not because of jinxing. I'm just not good with numbers.
I fucked up a parlay twice, and I said, "Fuck that shit."
Nah, I can't do it.
I did that shit last year for my birthday when I turned 18. I fucked up a parlay, and I was like, "Fuck this shit."
Damn.
I just can't trust Steve Kerr, bro.
The last time I did a verbal bet on the Warriors was 2016, bro. Never again. Never.
To be honest with you, it's still concerning that the same coaching staff from last year came back. That concerns me. Come playoffs, do they have the pieces? Of course they do. Can these guys figure it out? That worries me.
I mean, that's a valid thought.
Everybody did their jobs, bro. The players, they did their jobs getting ready for the season. Mike Dunleavy did his job getting an amazing kind of, given what he had, he did an amazing job. Just even trading PBJ for to pick up TJD, that's, I was wondering what the hell, right? But then I did some quick background research on TJD, and I'm like, okay, I'm okay with this because I like this kid. I think he can fit in well with the Warriors. You know what I mean? So when a guy is making good moves, it's just give credit where it's due. And now it's really truly up to nobody else but Steve Kerr.
Literally, I'd agree.
Even Lacob, man. Even Lacob was he backtracked and pretending, there was no such thing as 2 timeline. I don't know where you guys got that from. You fucking liar. Talking about. You literally said it right after they won the championship. And you said you guys are geniuses for doing it. But he backtracked. And that's okay. And even in one of the broadcasting, he was like, I should just stay out of the way because I'm stupid. Or he says something along those lines. And it's just like,
yeah,
okay, cool.
Joe Lacob had a Jimmy Neutron moment. He thought he invented some shit and it blew up in his face.
And if anybody can win 55 games instead of the 65 that they should win because of bad coaching decisions, it's Steve Kerr. But we'll see, man. We'll see. I've been telling you guys all along. That's why I've been chilling throughout the off season. I felt really good about the moves that were made. I said that all along. Yep. So Steve, you fucking charlatan. Best of luck to you, man.
Yep. We need to send Steve a Basketball for Dummies book to the facility, man.
No, we need Jim to write a 10-page playbook so we can send it to Steve Kerr. Like, this is what you need to do, motherfucker.
Oh, smoking no weed with that egomaniac.
Oh man,
Yeah, we called him an egomaniac.
I would not want to know what Steve Kerr is like. Hi, that'd be crazy.
Steve Kerr, he comes off as the guy that plays what is it? Stevie Nicks, Fleetwood Mac when he smokes.
Fleetwood Mac is crazy.
Fleetwood
Yeah.
Mac is nuts.
That's the type Steve is.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Anyway, I see it, guys, man. Like when they have the right pieces, I know what it takes for this team to win, and I know what it takes, what kind of players it takes to win a championship. You need certain pieces. All right, off the bench, you just can't have questionable, like, are we sure about this? Like, you can't have that stuff. You got to have absolute certainties coming off your bench. Your 6, 7 guys at bare minimum need to be really powerful guys that you know you can depend on them under like just about any circumstance. You know, so that's 21-22. When I saw GP2 play, man, I was like, damn, they literally found the championship piece right here. Like that was like maybe I don't know, 5, 6, 7 games into the season. I'm just like, dude, they got a fucking guy. You know what I mean? So I can see that shit quickly. And when a guy is not that piece, believe me, I can see that shit real quick. Jermichael Green, like 3 games in, I'm just like, this guy's not it. I don't need 20 games to see it. And they never made that move, by the way. They kept the motherfucker on the roster the whole year. Same thing with Lamb. I was begging them to make a move. I'm begging for fucking Thaddeus Young, and people are looking at me like sideways, thinking I'm crazy. Trust me, if they had Thaddeus Young in there instead of fucking Moody at power forward, you think that would have helped?
Yep.
So yeah, man. This is a great roster. I like it. Desperate times call for desperate measures. That's why I wanted Nerlens Noel. He was the best guy available in the buyout market. They didn't do anything in terms of a big, in terms of a power forward, in terms of an auto replacement at the trade deadline. They didn't do it.
They sat on their hands. Big time.
I was begging for that. Since November, I was begging for that. And I'm begging for that while people are like shitting on me, telling me I don't know what I'm talking about. Everything is fine. I was fighting with everybody to make that move, and they never did it, man. That's why I was asking for Nerlens Noel, because he was the only guy left that was worth a damn. And then people are like, "Oh, you want Nerlens Noel over a KD?" Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Come on. It's so funny how people just completely put things out of context. You know? The whole context of Nerlens Noel is that he was the best guy available at the buyout market. That's all it was. I was desperate for another guy that could come in and provide some playoff minutes at the power forward center positions. That's why I was even pining for somebody like, what's that big doofy football guy?
Jack Landale?
No, he went to the Clippers.
Ish Wainwright?
He went to the Clippers, the big white guy.
Zubac?
Plumlee, there you go.
Plumlee.
He provided some minutes some valuable minutes for the Clippers, by the way, in the playoffs. Even Kevin Love, right? We wanted Kevin Love. Did he make a difference for the Heat in the playoffs? Yes, they did. You know why the Heat picked him up? Because they tried this whole Warriors shit, go tiny lineup, and it wasn't working for them. That's why they went and got him. And he helped. That's why they went and got Cody Zeller. They're like, oh shit, we're too small. We can't compete like this. That's why they picked up Cody Zeller and Kevin Love at the last minute. And they helped.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
K-Love.
Don't give Kerr an opportunity to play tiny guys because he will. Shit.
Would you like Kevin Love?
We don't need anybody anymore, bro. Like this is good. Unless we'll see. You know, in the regular season, if something goes sideways, like I'll see it. But
Yeah.
they have pieces. They like I'm telling you, man. TJD looks great. Obviously, again, like you have to see more, but he's got some untapped potential. Like they're not using him correctly in terms of like offense. Like they're allowing. What's that goofy dude today that was just bricking everything?
Bro, Robinson, bro.
What is his name?
Jerome Robinson.
Jerome Robinson, not
Jerome
Robertson. Robinson. I would rather see TJD create something over fucking Robinson. You know what I'm saying? But the bigs on the Warriors, they never they don't even think to consider giving them an opportunity to do something. This guy averaged 21 points in college, and he shot 58% from the field. You don't think he can score down in the paint?
That is crazy.
Robinson's definitely a brown shirt, bro. That nigga was ass tonight.
Oh wow, this is an old clip of Spaces. I see Urkel, it's Andre, Jim. That's a old space. Wow, Jim, do you remember that space?
No, man. I've done like a gazillion spaces.
Oh, it's after the KD trade. Oh, that's that clip.
That fucking guy with the walking for a name.
Oh shit.
That fucking guy constantly coming up like talking about Wiseman and shit.
Oh yeah, I remember him. That's crazy.
Everybody that came at me because of me calling out Wiseman, bro, like god damn.
No, I don't fucking want KD.
But again, I wish Wiseman the best of luck. I hope he can carve out like, you know, a relevant career in the NBA. I like just because I don't want somebody on the Warriors, it doesn't mean I want them to like fail somewhere else. I hope Poole kills it, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, but when they don't fit with the Warriors, they don't fit with the Warriors. That's all I'm interested in. If they fit, like, why would I say I don't want them? It's because I see that they don't fit. But yeah, I feel bad for Moody, man. He deserves to play more. I hope he gets the minutes, but how is he gonna get the minutes? I just don't know. You got CP, GP, Kuminga, Saric. That's your 9-man right there. How is Moody gonna get in? He's like, I mean, preseason, he's really stood out. He's really efficient. He's shooting with confidence, and that shot, like his form and everything, like it just looks so good.
It always looks like it's going in. He's got that kind of form right now.
Yeah, it's tricky, but this will be the third straight year where he just doesn't get to play much, and that's just the result of landing on this team. If he was on another team, like he might be starting by now. You know, if a lottery team picked him, he might be starting.
Yep, that's a fact. Yeah. Well, I'm optimistic though. I think this is gonna be a great season. We won't have to deal with a lot of the bullshit that we had last year. Hopefully the Clay thing gets resolved as soon as possible, and we can start off the season winning road games, taking them seriously. Just get off to a better start than last year.
Got to beat the referees. That's the thing. The Warriors usually they're playing not just against the opposition, but they usually got to beat the refs too. Curry is always getting robbed of calls, and they got to play through that. And when they have the right team, like they can do that. You know what I mean? Jim, go to bed, bro. I will go to bed.
Yeah, you sound tired, bro.
Yeah, you sound Sound cooked, my guy.
Good night, guys.
Good night, Jim.
All right.
We switching over to the cookhouse?
Uh, I'm sure Ray will probably start one.
Mm.
Well, I guess we can. Yeah, let's go to the cookhouse. I'll end this.
Yes. Thank you to everybody who showed up today.
Yes.
Man, it was a fun win. I'll put the link to the cookhouse if you want to join us over there. I put the link in the chat. It was a fun win today. Everybody played well. Hopefully this Clay stuff gets resolved. Let's all reconvene again tomorrow. Good night, everybody.
All right, stay safe, y'all. Have a
Yes,
good night.
sir. Stay blessed.
For real, for real.